Hey guys, welcome back with another video with Linksy. Hope you're doing well today. We have a bit of background noise. One of my neighbor's kids is slightly active today. I'm not sure you can hear her, but she's been wailing all morning and I've been postponing recording this video for a few hours because of her. Yeah. Don't know what's up with her. Anyway, welcome back with another video. So today is actually from the live stream from Saturday. Yes, from Saturday, where I was playing with good old Mad, who is playing as Carthage over there, and my game crashed completely and utterly, and it resulted in an interesting scenario apparently, and Mad suggested that we cover it because they still won. And considering the shenanigans I did out here, it seems to have gone rather well. Alright, let's just get straight into it. So while the armies get to meet each other, not before, I would like to perhaps suggest, if you keep watching my videos, subscribe. I just found in the last 3 or 4 videos 70% of the people are brand new to the channel, which is amazing. It means more people are watching stuff, but they're not subscribed. So just hit the subscribe button if you like the content or if you watched a couple of videos. And yeah, I promise I won't be doing more shameless promotion later on. So the battle is between Masaisley, which is myself, Athens, which I forgot the name, but really good player. We were questioning if he was a good player, but he played really well apparently. And Carthage over there versus Galatia, Pontus, and Permagon. Permagon, I believe, was Azot, and yeah, he absolutely terrified of me. He expected a cavalry carry out, but instead he got this magic happening over here. Pontus panically just brings his entire army to the side, and meanwhile I'm just selling out my cavalry as well. Interesting, he couldn't see the cavalry at till this point, and just bringing my forces around. I'm just acting as a distraction, and my idea was to distract as long as possible and then charge in. I thought I would be able to beat the Galatian swords, but as you can see, I kind of bit more than I could chew because I was fighting 2 armies at the same time. With that regards, over here, Galatia is not really having that a great effect. For some reason, he is... Oof. Those Taurus spears. That was actually a really good hit. Yeah, Galatia is not reacting to the fact that I have my entire army outside. There is a unit of light horse that is being brought back to the fold, and lots of ammunition is coming. He's trying to make a breach over here, but it's a really bad angle for him to do so. I managed to burn a few of those ballistas and damage that a little bit. The ballista itself gets a few decent kills considering the situation it's in, but at the same time I am getting quite decent shots with my ballista there. Oh, I destroy another one. Fantastic. And oh, wait, didn't hurt them? Trolls all the way down, and that's interesting. Yeah, this poor unit gets really slaughtered over there. Should have put it in a 10 formation. Now, realistically, what I should have done is just start pulling out this way and gotten back into the settlement from this side. As clearly, I've done quite a bit of distraction already, and this is a really good kill zone to organize stuff in. But of course, Linksy being Linksy did not do the case, and he went in for the suicide charge versus essentially 2 full armies, minus just a few units here and there. My artillery is trying to do as much damage as possible, but it's achieving relatively basic results. What the hell happened here? Oh, the artillery must have hit some of the cavalry over there and did some damage. My cav is over here, Midi Noble Horse, and I'm just moving my units around, just doing my thing, and seeing what I fancy and where I fancy going. The troops are moving up from Pontus, but I was quite amused that they sacrificed 2 whole armies just waiting to try and deal with my troops, and I'm just, you know, dodging bullets at this point and trying my best to not get killed. I was hesitant for a second. To be honest, if Athens did sally out completely from this side and just smashed into there, could have even dealt with that. Galatia, on the other hand, is on the walls, getting slaughtered by the Balearic Slingers over there. How are these guys doing? 64 kill. Oh, this is really bad placement for you. And he's not even killing the ballista. It's a really bad placement for units to get on, because especially if this piece of wall is broken, and sometimes it is, quite often it actually is, you can only get off from here and here, and even if that is broken, an archer unit here can kill quite a decent amount. These Balearics are having the time of their life, shooting into the backs of these Galatian swords, and that's going to be the end of them. Over here, more troops getting onto the wall, and the wall is actually going to be breached again. On my end, I'm trying to retreat. The artillery was being quite a nuisance, to be frankly honest, and it's quite irritating to do so. Now, they were pushing me together, and that was slightly irritating as well. So in my head, I was like, ooh, he has archers that are out of position. Oh, I could just charge in. The issue is I didn't realize the noble cavalry over there and the Pontic swordsmen were in a really good position. So well, Pontus played really well in dealing with my assault. And this is the point I decided to charge in. I was still playing at this... Yeah, this is just before I DC'd. So I'm about to start charging in now, and I'm about to start fighting. Noble cavalry just charging in through the missiles. Not the best of charges, because the Celtic warriors just block me, but I did get a few good kills on those boys. And the noble horse getting into my troops there. I didn't really see those troops. I could have really gotten to a few good kills there. I was way too focused over here and trying my best to damage them. Yeah, I really could have done a lot of damage there. Matt was telling me to charge it, but I was way too focused trying to keep this cavalry alive. Fortunately, my light infantry is getting slaughtered by the Agamma spears and the Pontic swords over, the Galatian swords. Galatian swords over here losing for now, but my Numidian infantry are not doing that well. I still have some reserves, which I now decide, you know what, it's a great time to commit. These guys are into the heart of the enemy. I mean, at this point, they're just dead. And there isn't much they could do. I charge into these hillmen and mercenary Celtic warriors. And I think this is the point where I commit. Yeah, and around this point I disconnected, I believe, so I have no idea what happens from this point onwards. Galatia is on the wall fighting Torok swordsmen. Torok spears shooting into these legionnaires and triple gold skirmishers. Jesus, he really likes his skirmishers. Okay, yeah, he really likes his skirmishers. This entire force coming all the way here. I believe these are Gallic warriors charging into these Galatian swords from the flank. These poor Galatian swords. They didn't deserve the pain they are in. Yeah, the Cretan archers here would be wonderful in dealing with this blob. Doing a lot of damage. So what did my army do? My cavalry is just... Yeah, my skirmish cavalry is just stuck in there. And okay, it's pulling back. To be honest, the infantry is doing rather well. The Permagese front line is suffering some losses. The AI is pulling back the Numidians completely. For now, it seems. The hell is the AI doing? I lost completely the flank where I was fighting Pontus. I got completely crushed. Okay, and now the AI decided to charge back in. The Gamma Spears charging after my units over there. I defeated the front line of Permagon there. Not really doing that much damage, but still doing something. The general is still just chill. and the noble cavalry are being pulled back into the settlement. The Numidian nobles are just doing their thing, running around, and the poor light infantry. Yeah, they did not do well this game. They did not do well whatsoever. I mean, yeah, these guys did okay. Galatian swords coming back. To be honest, I did way more damage than I should have to these guys. Seriously? They lost that much fighting? No. They can't have. Wait. It's mostly my men that are dead, yeah. Where are their armies? I mean, I know they lost quite a few of these missiles. It seems they lost quite a few units there. These Numidian noble cav are doing their thing. The light infantry here are getting really good kills. Oh. The cavalry is making its last stand, but it should be doing well on that side. Over here, Galatia is just charging straight into Thorax hoplites and Thorax swordsmen en masse. Missiles shooting, beautiful. This was I was referring to. Those missiles are getting beautiful kills, and the Gallic warriors on the walls are just having a field day. How are the Rhodian slingers? The Rhodian slingers are being brought back. Balearic slingers, sorry, being brought back, and they're gonna do a decent amount of damage over there. The general. Yeah, the general is not dismounted. For a second I thought he dismounted there, and that would have been... He mentioned that he dismounted at some point, but not sure at which. The Galatian Legionnaires making a little bit of headway. It seems, however, he's pulling through these Thorax hoplites, which is absolutely normal for for certain players. He seems to be quite a new player. It's not okay, but it's quite normal for newer players to think it's absolutely fine, because it's part of the game, you know, it's something I learned against the AI. And it's alright. So let's see. Galatian swords. Okay, he took a bit of damage. He took decent amount of damage. And Pontus, no, Pontus not so much. I mean, Celtic warriors down to half strength. Archers losing a few units here and there. Still has a few decent units, full health. They've lost quite a few men over in that direction. The Numidian light infantry made it inside the castle wall there, and these boys are still fighting these noble cavalry, which is interesting. They've defeated my noble cav over there, so it's I never realized the mountains around this city. It's beautiful. Which Celtic skirmishers, triple gold chevron, triple cheese in melee against these Thorax swordsmen. It seems Galatia has all but been annihilated. There's still some units over here being used to hold the line. Galatian swords getting off the wall. Balearic slingers will deal with the rest. And Permagon just bringing its entire army to over here. And Pontus meanwhile taking Permagon's equipment and just gets ready to start charging in. This ballista did get a decent amount of kills. I'm surprised though at the damage they took fighting this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Over here, jeez. The Breach of Doom. Wait, I think it deserves a screenshot. Let's do it like this, and oh, I am not sure what is happening. It has this. If you guys know what it is, please let me know, because I have no idea. When I press F12 for a screenshot, it does this weird thing where it just teleports me across the map usually, but apparently this was the locus point. Now these poor Galatian legionnaires just not doing very well there. Thorax swordsmen holding themselves rather well. These Balearics, are they out of ammunition? No, they're not. They're very much not out of ammunition. Those Galatian swords are taking some decent damage, and they're about to break. More are being sent on top of the wall. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead. 300 kills. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all, sir. And so Pontus is sending 2 siege towers over there. What is Galatia? Sorry, what is Permagon doing? It seems he's going to take some of the siege towers as well. Athens. Does Athens have enough troops? Athens has some reserves. Oh, there are a lot of reserves. Libyan infantry, noble fighter, 2 noble fighters from Mad Side, a pike unit, basic archers. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, they have more than enough troops. Almost they don't even need to hold over here. They could just block the enemy in over there and that would be done. I'm not sure what what Permagon is going to do. Galatia has retreated completely from this side, realizing it's a lost cause and it's gonna come and try and solve them. He did put his general on top of the wall even though there was a breach. Oh boy. Noble Horse is such a good unit as well. Like, there's no reason why you do that. It loses so much of its, speed, which makes it so good. These Cretans just enjoying the target. And, like, even then, look how long it's surviving, because it has so much health. Again, because it's a horse unit, it does get more health. Galatian swords up there. 369. Nice. Although not 420, but we'll take it. Kills over there, and really, oh, of course, my general just decided to charge out and deal with the enemy the way. I'm actually quite proud of my general. I'm very proud of my general. Playing as a Lynxie is not easy. It's definitely not an easy technique, but when you manage it, it is fun and amusing. Fire arrows, and now they're getting into the city. Are they? No. What is this general unit doing? Just running around throwing pila, throwing javelins at the various units. I just absolutely love this unit, and in my Masaisli campaign that I started for the 10 turn guide, which I'm considering continuing even off camera because it's so much fun playing with Numidian, and I want to see if a noble Numidian horse stack what kind of damage it would do. He's just running away. To be honest, I'm quite proud of my AI. It's doing rather well over here. Just doing its thing, running away, shooting down as much as it can. These guys are just confounded on what to do. They've lost their initial assault. They still have our artillery piece, so that's good for them. But they are very much confounded. The noble horse over here and the light horse. Oh, oof. I've been blocked. Galatia's hordes massacred entirely. These poor Torx swordsmen. Just send those guys home. Those guys are doing well. They retreated as well, and it seems Mad pulled his entire army back. Meanwhile, Athens is still holding the front. Unfortunately, the last of my men died. My general is just beating them away. And okay, so they decided, all right, that's a no-go. So we're gonna go in through this gate. That took them a while. That took them quite a while to decide that. And oh lord, Galatia lost so much troops. I mean, Galatia did what I did, but with less effectiveness. I'd like to say. I mean, what I did was absolutely stupid. I could have done this without losing half the forces that I did, even less. I mean, I do it for the lols and the memes, especially when I'm on live stream. I just don't really take the game that seriously. Sometimes I do, and I still lose, and it's it's like ah. But other times it's it's just chill. Let's just relax. Let's enjoy the game, and let's just keep going. Have fun, do our own thing, and enjoy. But anyway, so they're just really slowly marching their entire force over the bodies of my deathmen. My general died finally, it seems. Jesus, those horses are like, because there is a charge of units over here. Gallic warriors and Thorax swordsmen coming in to block off this area. The Pontics and everything is charging into the gap. And these troops, Taurus spears, are still picked hoplites all the way back there. Yeah, so Mad is just bringing his entire force there. And he's sending troops over here as well. So that's going to be interesting. Thorax swordsmen will beat mercenary naked swords any day of the week. Ooh! How did these boys get in there? Sneaky. Sneaky boys. They actually doing really well. They got quite a few decent kills there. They got like 30 kills. Nice. I think they just ran along. Yeah, they're running along the wall. And they got a few good kills. Thorax was really good reflex by Athens. Just finding that and taking it out. The Pontic swords are going to get a rude awakening. They're going to get charged in their flanks. Iberian swordsmen moving there. And there is still Libyan infantry. And where are they? The mercenary noble fighters. Yeah, those mercenary noble fighters are just going to do so much damage over there. I wouldn't be shooting that. I would be shooting the Assyrian heavy archers over there, which is honestly all that's left for Galatia. Cretan archers again, and they're at max range. They're getting shot by the Assyrian archers, which you should be able to deal with rather easily. But this army is gone. This army is done for. Yeah, especially since this surround over here, and even if they wanted, they could even send units outside. Now, what is Pontus doing? So Pontus came here, started attacking, drew the army there. So Pontus moved here, switched with Permagon. Okay, all right, the switcheroo, and then they assaulted. They stopped. They switched again, and they assaulted again. So Pontus just sent its entire horde over here again. Oh, what the hell. Oh, I'm really sad I missed this game live. There are lots of Cretans here which are full ammunition, and they're going to be shooting those Syrian archers. The Gallic hunters charged into the Galatian swords from the sides, doing a lot of damage. Taurus spears going into square formation, supported by the Thorax swordsmen. They should be able to hold this for a while, especially since now they got support. More Cretan archers are over here, and more Thorax swordsmen, Taurus spears, just big hoplites. That's not going to break anytime soon. Over here the units are getting picked off by the huge volume of missiles. The Iberian swordsmen, the Cretan archers, just doing their thing, shooting, and Pontic swords dying over there. And once they die, these pikemen are going to attack in the flank, and that's going to be the end of them. The Agamma spears are the only thing holding over on that side. What are these guys doing? Okay, he's bringing his archers here to shoot into this mess. But if he, I mean, he does have 2 Permagese noble cavalry, which are ridiculously expensive units. So the Iberian swords holding off. Yeah, the assault is not going well for them over there. And that's done. Pontus' force is being repelled. Mercenary naked swordy boys over there not doing well. Eastern archers are going to get slaughtered by the arrow towers before they get through this front line. These guys still have some ammunition, so essentially they're going to get targeted down, which is alright. As long as the front line holds, it's going to be well held. Mercenary swords over there doing their thing, and Iberians shooting their thing, doing their mumbo jumbo. Which is also a YouTuber. Oh boy, I laugh at my own little jokes. Yeah, I would actually sacrifice my general to go kill that. Either that or send in the noble fighter. The noble fighters, I have a feeling they're not even going to be engaged this game. Pontus is dead or dying at this stage. He has the I mean, the artillery could be a way of him to break through this, and he is really making concentrated effort to push these units back. Gallic hunters coming in. Poor Cretan archers breaking. Yeah, he pulled through that entire unit there. There were still 3 units, yeah, and he pulled through. That is annoying. These pikemen are winning. I mean, automatically they're getting hundreds of kills against those Torok swords, and they're gonna do a lot of damage. Syrian archers doing their thing. The archers over here being absolutely slaughtered by the Cretans themselves. The Syrian archers getting wrecked over there. These are Libyan. No, these are still Gallic warriors. The Gallic warriors throwing their pila. The Syrians are dying. This seems the defense is holding. They're gonna need a new wall and a new gate, but other than that, it seems it's holding. Naked swords. Oh yeah, these guys pulled through, but now they're dead. Over here, yeah, almost a breach. Nice sneaky use of these mercenary Celtics, getting them on the wall, and then now getting them down from there. Pontic shock cavalry. They still have bronze shield pikemen over there. There's still, yeah, that artillery unit. Galatian swords. Yeah, Permagon is pulling out. Again, he's retreating. He's like, nope, I'm not doing this. Nope. But unfortunately for him, his units are getting slaughtered as they escape. He's retreating. He's full on retreat mode over here. He's just giving up this entire area. This is hilarious. It's just a game of cat and mouse. So the Libyan infantry are everything is being moved over there. This should be cleaned up. The gate should be recaptured. And once the gate is recaptured, this is what you're going to be dealing with. Okay, he's doing well. How did he break through? There were so many units there. Brute force. That's not even brute. I mean, he did get a unit up here, but not the cavalry. Pontic swords are just all over the place. The archers are doing relatively well. Nah, the Torok swords breaking completely. This entire line just shattered with that Celtic warrior charge in the back. And now everything is just flooding in. The Libyan infantry will be able to clean this up though. Libyan infantry and then some support from the big bad boys. I was gonna say fat boys, but they're not fat. The big PH fat boys. Where are they? Noble fighters. These guys will massacre everything that there is there. Archers should be running out of ammunition soon, and that's the only thing that can kill them. Not even the pikes will do well against them. Big hoplite general trying to run away. In these scenarios, don't run away, just stand and fight. Because when you run away, that's when you lose most of your men. The Torok swords are still fighting, so you could have assisted them. And you lost like 50 men on your picked hoplites. The Celtic warriors pillaing the Libyan infantry, but the Libyan infantry is going to win that relatively easily. More Libyan infantry coming in. And what are these? The Permagese noble cap. Oof, Jesus. Yeah, they're going for the archers. They're just going for the archers. I don't blame them. Getting some good kills there. Trying to rake up them kills. To be honest, if they get really good cycle charges with their cav, they'll win. But I don't see their cav surviving that long. He is getting these archers, which still had a decent amount of ammunition. Now, this is Mad making a small mistake. Well, it is a mistake. Never run away from shock cavalry, because they end up getting way more kills. Just stand and fight and do as much damage as you can. Because them run... see? They just go around. Then again, these guys survived, so that's a mistake from Permagon. Oh boy. Goodbye, Athens. Athens got wiped, it seems. Yeah, they still have their pikemen. There's still some Iberian troops over here. Okay, those Iberians should really be targeting the Permagese noble cav over there. Libyan infantry doing Libyan infantry things. The mercenary noble fighters preparing to break through. And the Ponticroll cavalry over there, it's doing its own things. The Celtic warriors are holding the gates. Those naked swords are not gonna be long for this world. Just oof. Yeah, they're not gonna last long. These guys charge in. They're into the rear of these bronze shields. Those poor noble fighters, just getting slaughtered. They lost 7 men in that, being surrounded by pikes and 2 very heavy shock cavalry. And they're gonna lose a few more, but they're going to do decent damage there. This needs to really charge into here, cripple the remainder of the forces there. These boys are still running around. 153 kills. Where is... okay, the forces are coming in to get them. Iberian swords moving into block. And Permagon is just trying his best to get as many kills as possible. Charge into the... yeah, that general is dead. This noble height fighters over here getting rear charge. No, they're getting charged in the face. But that Ponticroll cavalry is not going to do that much damage. They've lost 30 men. But again... other units would have been broken by those charges, so they're doing rather well. And archers now, archer support is finally back in, so these Cretan archers will provide that archer support. Yeah, I can see why Mad wanted me to recast this. It's absolutely fantastic gameplay, and he's holding the city rather well over here. They had to move their army so many times because of the assault keep changing, which in itself is a really good tactics. The great switcharoo. Switcharoo. These boys are just getting slaughtered by the cavalry, but then again these pikemen are getting killed, and that's the last unit. The main force of Permagon is finally broken, and that's going to be the end of that. Noble fighters, 159 kills over there. Yeah, those guys are getting slightly destroyed, but these guys are making up for it. Yeah, these Gamma Spears don't stand a chance. The Libyan infantry is going in to assault. The general... no, yeah, that's the general unit died for Permagon. So, well, or routing. Well, it's being routed. That's still good. Galatian swords over there are gonna break, and once they break, this is relatively easy. I would send the Carthaginian general out and just charge into all of this. Don't know why they didn't use the Onager, because they could have really done hell a lot of damage on the expensive units of Carthage over there. They're recapturing the gates. This is also something I love. When the gate is open, you can shoot through it. So something I sometimes do is put a unit opening the gate, like slingers, and they just shoot out of it. Anything that comes close, you get to shoot it, but they cannot be attacked. Not exactly what the kind of salliot I had in mind, Mad, but I understand. The pikes over here just running after these noble fighters, who are, yeah, army losses just is about to get inflicted over there. Those guys are surrounded and dead. The Iberians over here, 150 kills. Mad side bringing this home, 195 kills, 200 kills over there. Just absolutely gorgeous, the way he played this game. Really well played. The last pike unit over here, no, those are Gamma Spears. The pike units for the defense is moving in. More missiles coming in, and square formation is being enacted. The noble fighters are having, they're slowly chipping away at that. The artillery is firing in, and it's doing some damage, but it's not really going to seal the deal. Balance of power is way too in favor of the defense now. There's not much left for the attackers to do. They have some missiles, which they still have some ammunition. I give them that. But that's all they have, and they cannot defeat all of this with just ammunition. Cavalry has a gap that it can run through. Ooh, that would have hurt. The pikemen are breaking? That is really interesting, because they're not they're losing combat because they're being shot at, and he's not microing it slightly bad over there. What is he doing with this cavalry? Just get it around. Ooh, also fire arrows. Nice, 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 nice. I think he's just trying to get charge bonuses, but it's... Ooh! Nice shot on those Libyan infantry. 38 kills. Okay, he's finally breaking through there. Those pikes unfortunately breaking with 100 men left. The Agamma spears over here broken, and the cavalry should be free to go. Jesus Christ, the cavalry got destroyed. Carthaginian noble cavalry is just a bad unit. Jesus, getting completely focused down. Artillery shooting its units. There's still a unit. Okay, these are the Relic Slingers. They're just chilling, but they're like, when are the guys coming for the party? We started. Oh, like, this is like, you could build a wall of these bodies. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. These guys are... Yeah. I mean, Parmegon is charging in. Army lost. Ooh. I was like, where did the horde of horses come from? Archers. I mean, eventually the arrow tower will win. Archers versus archers. These have 200 kills? Jesus Christ, that's... The Cretans over here are getting focused down. Getting recaptured now, and there's going to be a massive charge out. Yeah, these boys did damage. These boys did a lot of damage. The poor archers over here getting killed really easily, but army losses got triggered. Yeah, there you go. Army losses got triggered. That was a fun game. That was a fun game. The first half was my charge is just predictable, but the second, like the switcheroo over there, really exciting. Okay, let's see. 3,700 kills. No. 2,600 kills for Mad Side. Lolzy, 2,119 kills. Myself, just nothing. I'm just still surprised they lost so much, though. I mean, they lost half an army. You just don't understand how. Azot, really good cavalry charges, and really good pikes. Overall, got a lot of kills. Greenwood Kids. Another Linksy in this game. And O'Neill, not cool that you pushed through, but otherwise you played really well, apart from that annoying push through. But yeah, Mad Side, 369 on his slingers, his archers doing really well. They still had them all when they were wiped out. Libyan infantry getting really good kills towards the end, noble fighters doing really well. Yeah, overall, really good fight. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, just leave a like. I told you I'm not going to shameless promotion at the end. And if you guys want me to cover your own games, just send them to me on Discord. You should find the Discord link in the description, or else just send me an email, totalwarbro@gmail.com. Also in the description, you'll find everything. Hope you're having a lovely day, and with that, guys, I am out. Bye!